All right, so who should you choose as your personal representative or executor? They mean the same thing, but who should you choose, right? So a personal representative, the executor, this is the person who's going to be in charge of handling your affairs after you pass away. So they really don't have any rights while you're alive. They only get to start serving in that capacity once you pass away, once you've died, and now they're going to handle your affairs, which could mean opening up a probate, hiring a probate attorney, going to court, liquidating bank accounts, selling real estate, possibly helping out with the trust if there's a trust. So potentially a lot of very important stuff. So who do you want to serve? Or who do you want to be in that role? Well, the first thing is make sure that the person you're going to choose is actually allowed to serve. And what I mean by that is in Florida, where I practice primarily, the person has to be over the age of 18, be of sound mind, they cannot be a convicted felon, and they have to be a resident of Florida. Those are the four main things. Now, the one about the resident, they do not have to be a resident of Florida if the person who died is a close family member. So if mom dies in Florida and mom names her daughter as the personal representative, but her daughter is a resident of New York, that's okay because she's a relative, right? She's a family member. So long as there is, and there's specific language on this, but so long as they are a close family member, think son, daughter, parent, brother, sister, something like that, that's okay. They don't have to be a Florida resident. So once you figure that out, then we can move on to the next piece, because you do want to spend some time on that, because I do see sometimes where someone will, they're a resident of Florida and they're like, hey, can I put my friend, she lives in California, but I think she'd really be good at this. She's an attorney even. Can we name her? If she's not a resident of Florida, and she's not family member, no, we can't put her because the court's not gonna allow it. So make sure that they're allowed. And the second thing is, again, practical matter. Are they responsible? Do you trust them? Do you think they're going to handle everything that do all of these things that you want them to do? Again, those are the main things. Are they going to be able to keep the peace? Or are they that type of person who's an agitator, who's going to, hold everything, hold money over somebody's head and say, hey, I'm in charge of this. I'm not going to give you your money until you, pay me the debt that you owe me, or things like that, petty things. Are they going to be responsible and do your wishes without pissing off everybody in the process, right? That's the first step. Second step is talk to them about it, right? Make sure that they actually want that role, right? Because I see a lot of times where somebody passes away, they've named somebody as the personal representative, but the personal representative comes to me and says, look, Justin, I don't want to do it. It's too much responsibility. I got too much going on, or I'm still too upset about my mom passing away. I can't get in the headspace to be able to do that, right? So are they gonna be able to do it? Do they want to do it? Have that conversation with them. Make sure that they're the ones, because if they don't want to do it, and they don't have to, right? Just because you name them, they can decide, what? No, I don't want to assist with that, and they don't have to. The court can't force them to do that. Then you better hope you have an alternate, a secondary person, or else the court's going to go down the line and appoint somebody else, which might not be the person that you want. So have the conversation with them. And the other thing I would say is, as a practical matter, don't choose someone who's, in their 80s, right? Because chances are they're going to pass away before this happens to you. And obviously, if they've passed away, they cannot be your personal representative. So those are just a couple things to think about. It's an important decision. Have the conversation, make sure that they qualify, make sure that they're willing to do it, that they meet all of the requirements to be the personal representative in the state where you are a resident. And that's it. Good luck choosing somebody.